Mark Christianson and our producer have put together an organization about 4 years ago, and I don't know whether Dan Reeves was how instrumental he was in it, or whether it was a completely a joint effort. We're going to find that out. But what they did as both veterans from the Vietnam era, they got together and they said, we need to do something for the soldiers. And we have men and women in the far reaches of the planet here who get up every morning and they brush off dust and dirt, put on a helmet, pick up a weapon, and go out there and defend freedom and democracy. And Dan Reeves and Mark Christianson both have done the same thing, and they knew they needed to put together an organization to help some of those wounded warriors when they come back. And we're going to bring Mark on. He's going to tell you a little bit about how they organize that and what they're doing. And there he is right there. Good morning, Mark. How are you?
Fine, James. Yourself?
Yeah, good. Good to see you. Listen, tell us a little bit about how you and Dan got together on this organization and your motivation.
Actually, our motivation started 4 years ago at the old Hollywood Celebrity Show. We got done with the shoot. We're all dusty. We set back into the casino, so to speak, with our celebrities. We're sitting there watching the news. These young men coming home. So the bottom line to it was we're sitting there looking at it, and Dan and I said, enough. We are not going to let another generation of American heroes go unrecognized or unforgotten, or I'm sorry, forgotten. And that's the bottom line. We just sat and said, we need to do something. We started our foundation from that.
Well, that's good. And let's see, the organization now been on for about 4 years, and I know that you put on as fundraising. You put on shoots around the country. Is that correct, Mark?
Predominantly, we put our shoot on at more and more sporting clubs. This year's shoot will be on 15 August, which is a Saturday, at more and more sporting clays.
Okay, very good. Very good, and I certainly hope to be a part of that myself. I'm looking forward to it. I mistakenly have not been able to do that in the past, but I'm looking forward to it this year. Now I understand you have some celebrities coming, Mark?
We have a cadre of celebrities. One thing that I would like to emphasize at this point, James, is nobody on our foundation takes a paycheck from our foundation, to include our celebrities. They show up in support of our foundation, and most important, in support of our troops and their families. Some of the celebrities that we have are Tim Abel, Joe Montana, Tom Arnold, James Woods. If I leave his name off this, I'm going to get scolded for it. Michael Dudikoff, Leslie Easterbrook, Joe Penny, and the list goes on and on. We have about 25 of the celebrities, when they're available, come out to the shoot.
And I believe that Joe Penny may well be there too. Is that correct?
Joe Penny is there. He is one of our stalwart supporters. He has not missed a shoot in the 4 years that we've had it.
Yeah, one of the nicest guys I've ever met in Hollywood. Actually, I'm looking forward to seeing him out there. I've been fortunate enough to shoot with him. I don't know, maybe 6 or 8 months ago. And, he's right there in Hollywood, right up to his neck with these anti-gun people, and he holds his own well. And I have a lot of respect for Joe Penny, so I'm looking forward to that. Now, do you have a website that we need to be aware of?
We do. It's starsandstripesfoundation.org. My wife worked diligently last night in preparation for the broadcast today. All of the current information on our shoot under the events button is up on the website at this time, and people can go and take a look at who we are and what we're doing. We're also having a guest appearance by Dick Marchenko, who is the first commanding officer for SEAL Team 6 and a longtime friend who is now part of our foundation.
Okay, good. I've got just about 15, 20 seconds. Is there something that you need to tell us out here that we can do? Any further information, Mark?
Well, first and foremost, we want to see your smiley face at the shoot. Second, we are taking it up a notch this year. We are in collaboration with other individuals around the United States, taking the troops out on hunts, and that's our next step in our foundation, as we call it, taking them out and shaking the dust off them.
Right, and I believe that you spoke to me about a fellow, Dave Peavy, down in Texas, that's going to kind of host some of this, and I think you even extended an invitation to me if I could attend that. Am I correct in that thinking?
Absolutely. Dave Peavy is the owner of Ranger Joe's, which is he has a store predominantly right outside of Fort Benning, Georgia, large plot of land in Texas, and yes, that invitation is extended to you, so we get to take you out and shake the dust off.
Very good, Mark. I appreciate you coming on. Now, I want to speak to you again, so let's set up another time. You know, we had that little problem a little earlier, so I know there's more that we need to discuss, and I think the foundation is terrific, and I know that I'm going to, in fact, the chat room now is beginning to ask me questions here, but unfortunately we're out of time. Thank you very much, Mark. Appreciate you coming on.
Thank you, sir. You have a good day.
Okay. Okay.